Alright, what's up, guys? We're back with another Runes Spell Premier League game. However, this one is special. Not only is it another game against Caetano93, but you're wondering, wait, didn't they already play this dude? Yup. This this game is for semifinals, so this is when it gets real tense. And if you guys haven't noticed, I kind of been shitting the bed lately, so um, I got to do really well in playoffs for sure because I went for an expensive amount. And yeah, my regular season was pretty unfortunate, but still can't excuse losing. So right off the bat here, I'm using a really threatening rain team. I use the same success spell, but I made some edits with BKC. I made it a 4 attack fighting gem Keldeo, just so I have an ice move to hit stuff like Dragonite, and also I could hidden power flying things like Bloom. This is really cool. I also changed some other little things like the Polytoad moves. But yeah, let's get into it. Right off the bat, I see he's got Hydreigon plus Latios, with my only steal being Ferrothorn. I'm like, oh shit. And to make matters worse, he's got Jellicent when I have a Keldeo, so I'm like, oh shit, times two. But, on the good side, my Thundurus looks pretty decent here, so the matchup definitely is not ideal, but I think there's room to outplay to win for sure, especially if I get spikes up. Because I could potentially remove his spikes if I cripple the Jellicent. So I lead Polito just thinking, okay, it's gonna do well against everything but Hydreigon and Latios, so I could always go Ferrothorn on those. But he goes for Draco, and it reveals he's like specs and maybe even modest. He's just 37%. Like, oh shit, that's a ton of damage. I don't want to take that much early. But I get my rocks up, and they're up to stay, which is really cool. Do I just spike here? I think I spike here in the rocks. Yeah, I spike here. And now, do I go I go Keldeo here. Like, okay, I don't really need his health too much. And he goes Fire Blast, so that actually worked out really well for me. Just it's mixed chops. It makes sense. I figure he's gonna go Jellicent here, but I can't risk him staying in and going for Draco because Caetano's type of dude to make aggressive plays like that. So I just go for the safe Icy Wind to get some chip on it, lower speed anyway, which is fine because now I can outrun the Taunt and Toxic with Polytoad if need be. But I go Latios here, figuring okay, he's probably gonna Wisp, but I'm not refresh on it, so that's chill. So yeah, I go Latios, take the Wisp here, and now I double the Thunder's T, predicting him to either recover or go to something like Scarm. But he goes Tyranitar, and that's fine with me because I don't mind actually getting chip on this trade. He can't even kill me, but I actually predict him to crunch or go for something else, and I go to Ferrothorn, and I crunch, and that gets even more chip on him with the Iron Barbs, and plus he's taking 25% upon entry every time, so now I likely win the Weather War. I got Piloted here, scouting for the Fire move, and he does need to go for it, so it's great. And that Toxic looks pretty good here, actually. Should be able to pick against something or other, and he goes Hydreigon, so that's great. Because after 2 rounds, I actually go Ice Beam predicting this. Oh, that was really smart, because I predicted him to not go Jellicent because Toxic, yeah. Ice Beam was even better there. He goes Draco, and I always live this Draco from full health. It does like somewhere in the 90s min, but I don't want to risk my Ferrothorn here. I don't want to risk my Politoed here, like getting in range of like being really low, and then it get pursued or it can't come in the rock since he's got a spinner. So I just go the Ferrothorn here, and now I think I just double the Keldeo. Yep. And I think again I'm like scared of him staying in, so I go for another Icy Wind here. It also makes him believe that I'm Scarf, which is really good, because well, being able to change moves later is going to come in handy. Anyway, I go Tentacle here knowing I can potentially Toxic this. He misses Wisp, which is pretty fortunate for me, but honestly, I don't know if it mattered a ton in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, my bad, dude. I get Toxic off here, though, which is great. And now all of a sudden it's on a timer, and I'm just kind of negating damage taken with Rangers, which is cool. I go Piloted here, figuring he's probably going to Nightshade or recover, which is fine with me. And now I'm going to try and go for the faster Encore because my leftovers go quicker. I don't have Toxic on the set. I'm Ice Beam plus Encore, right? That's why I think Toxic for, yeah. So I lock in the Nightshade, and he's getting mad low, which is real helpful for me. And now he goes Tar here, as I think I just stay in, and what do I do? Oh, I Ice Beam, yeah, just trying to get some damage off, which is fine because I'm not in crunch range. Not even crunch range after leftovers, no likelihood. But I actually switch out, predicting the crunch, not to pursuit, and I get that right again, which is great. Now I can I think I just safely Sacred Sword in this, which is great because I reveal Fighting Gem, so I'm not even choice. And now he's thinking I can't touch it because I revealed Icy Wind. I can't kill it from this. But I'm hidden power flying over the usual Calm Mind in this set. So I actually kill the Jocelyn for free here. And that's a huge advantage of me. Because everyone expects Calm Mind last in the set. Because Calm Mind plus one Fighting Gem kills Rotom Wash. Turn one is the main point of Fighting Gem. But now this is more of a lure set. So shout out to BKC and I for coming up with that here. But anyway, I go to my Ferrothorn here and I'm like, okay, I can't really beat this Latios still because this is so weakened from the Hydreigon. So I still got to bank on a tie to win the game pretty much unless he lets me knock it. But unfortunately, he doesn't, and then he drill pecks the Scarm, the Pharaoh, to kill it. So now I can go Tentacle, and I can at least like spin or Scald threaten it here. I Scald first, just trying to get a burn. He just drill pecks just 30, which is actually decent damage because I'm like no physical defense in this team on this Tentacle. But now I just spin here just in case any fuckery happens. I don't want rocks up. And now I can just spam Scald into this for as long as I wish. And here I Scald 31. He drill packs out. That's chill. He doesn't try and preserve it or anything. I go Keldeo and I just take it out with Sacred Sword. No big deal. Secret Sword, sorry. I don't know why I was confused. He goes Latios. I'm like, okay. He takes out a Dragon Pulse. I'm like, okay, I could live a Dragon Pulse. So what I do here is I go Thunderous Tea, and now my opinion, his play is to go Garchomp or Hydreigon, probably Hydreigon part of that, and then go Garchomp, so that he doesn't have to just get Para on this. He can put me in range for Dragon Pulse, so he locked in Dragon Pulse. Because I'd live Dragon Pulse or minus to Draco, but he stays in, so now I have a chance to Para this, and I do not get that chance, unfortunately. So now I've got to win this speed tie to win the game, pretty much, because then my Draco can clean. So in a way, it's like 45-55 because Draco's got a chance to miss here. But I win the tie, thankfully. But overall, I was favored because if I got a Thunder Power, I also just won. So yeah, really tight game, really enjoyable game, and thankfully I hit the next two Dracos, which is great. So I win the game and the semifinals match after not getting the Thunder Power. I won the speed tie, which was really clutch by me and my Latios there. So thank God for that. But yeah, really tight game, really well played on both ends there. I hope you enjoyed this. This is probably my favorite game in the tournament thus far. So yeah, all right, peace.